Hey all, hi, good morning. So this is 5 o'clock and today date is 30/8/2025. Welcome to the channel called Tech with Somesh, and if you are new, do subscribe the channel. Let us continue with the topic that we had yesterday done with. Fine here. Let me share up my screen and you are watching now the users.py route file. Yeah, fine. Yes, on here. So what things we did yesterday was, first thing, that is getting all of the information of that of the user that we got. That's great. Then change password. Fine. Yeah, change password route. Fine. Yes. Let me just activate my virtual environment. So how do we activate it? Fast API env slash scripts slash activate dot pat file. Fine. Yes. So here, and then we go into our file, that is cd to do app, and then we can make use of that of unicorn. Fine. Yeah, to run our server. Now let's go to let me open up what we are going to study further, that part. Fine. Yeah. So yesterday we were done with the authenticate part, and these two were the assignment problem that we were done with. So what we did over here is we did make use of the user dependency and db dependency. User dependency, we first of all, when this route is checked, uh, we did check whether the user is authenticated or not. If user is none, we shall raise this exception and we shall say authorization failed. And if user is present, if user do exist, then we shall perform this query on our user stable. Fine. Yeah, and then filter on the basis of the user id. That's fine, right? Yeah. So on the basis of user id, how we do this, right? Yeah, that's the greatest part. Then we have change of password. How the change of password would take place is, user is already logged in and then he wants to change the password. So if he is already logged in, he will have to put his current password and previous password, right? As on, yeah, sorry, current password and the new password, right? Yeah, that is what he will have to put. So before that, what we do is we create a Pydantic class named user verification. In that we pass on our base model. That's what is this concept. It is nothing but inheritance. This user verification is inheriting from that of base model. Under that of user verification, we have two uh, records that we are going to focus upon, that is password and new password. Password is going to be a string and new password is going to be a string, and it's going to be of minimum of length that of 6. Fine. Yes or no? Yeah, is that fine? Yeah. In here we have user dependency, we have db dependency, and we have user verification. In here we come in, we check for the user. If it is none, if user does not exist, we throw this exception, that is 401 authorization failed. Fine. Yes or no? Yeah. Then we do perform if user does exist. Okay. Then we perform this query upon this users table. We filter on the basis of users id, user dot get id, and we find the first record of that, and we put it into that of user model. Do you get that? Do you get that? Do you get that? Yep, yep. Okay. Yeah, we put into user model. Now we check if that user model is none. If it is not none, if it is none, we shall throw this exception. If it is not none, we shall go further. And now we are making use of that of bcrypt dot context dot verification, bcrypt underscore context dot verification. So this bcrypt is actually being brought up from that of uh, we from parslib dot context we import crypt context, and from parslib.context we import crypt context, and from crypt context we pass in two parameters in it. What are those two parameters? First parameter is schemas, which algorithm are we going to make use of? That is bcrypt and deprecated auto. If it deprecates this version which we are going to make use of, it will actually auto update it. That is what it is going to say. So crypt context is going to have two params that we discussed just now. Then it is put into a variable named bcrypt context. That's great. If not bcrypt, see bcrypt dot verify, what is it going to verify? It is going to this is going to have access to user verification dot password, which we will be passing, fine, yeah. And then we have user model dot hash password, which is already saved into that of database. Those two passwords, the one password that I'm going to put, right, yeah, and the one that has already been set inside that of the db. The one that is set is the current password, and the one that I am going to put is the current password, but we are going to verify it if that does exist or not. If that does not exist, we shall throw an error, because this person is not authenticated. But till this part it would never reach, because it would fail over here only, because here only the password if fails, then he could throw all authorization failed. But what if it reaches till here, and at this point user verification dot password comma user model dot hash password, we are trying to verify what he is trying to put, and the password that is hashed and already put into db, that verification, fine, yeah. Now we raise http exception if this verification fails. If not bcrypt, if not bcrypt verify, if not true, we shall raise this. If it is true, yes, this has got verified, then what we shall do? The new password, user verification dot new password, shall be hashed and then be put into our user table user tables hash password column, in the hash password column. So how we're trying to access that hash password? User model does have access to hashed password. Great. Now bcrypt.hash is going to take something that is to be hashed. So what is to be hashed? User verification dot new password. Try understanding that uh, you you have an UI, you have user ID password, you put user ID password, and then for some instance you say that I want to change, so you click on change password. What thing would be executed? This thing would be executed, okay. This thing would be executed. Before changing, we are trying to verify whether the password that is earlier put and the password that is in the hash, in the table that is storing the hashed password, if both of them verified, both of them becomes true, then we shall proceed to the next step, where we are checking for user verification dot new password, and we are hashing it, and we are putting over here that is user model dot hash password, right, yeah. We put into that that column the hash new hashed password, and then we add it, and then we commit it. Now db.commit is only used with that of post, put, delete, and not with get, okay, fine, yes or yeah. That's great. So this is how we had implemented yesterday. Now we shall be learning about how we are going to set up the database, that is large databases. Under large databases comes the Postgres, MySQL, and under small databases come the SQLite. Fine, yeah. So how we are going to set that PostgreSQL? Let's try understanding, and after that we will see the data migration with the use of that of Alembic data migration. That's great, and then we shall see unit testing, and then the full stack app. Fine, yeah.